Welcome to AQA Combined Chemistry. Atmosphere. 20 questions. Read each question, choose your answer before the timer runs out. Let's go. Question 1. The approximate percentage of nitrogen in today's atmosphere is: Option A, 78%. Option B, 21%. Option C, 1%. Option D, 0.04%. What is your answer? The answer is A, 78%. Nitrogen makes up about 78% of the atmosphere. Oxygen is about 21%. Question 2. The approximate percentage of oxygen in today's atmosphere is: Option A, 21%. Option B, 78%. Option C, 1%. Option D, 0.04%. What is your answer? The answer is A, 21%. Oxygen is about 21%. This has been roughly constant for about 200 million years. Question 3. Carbon dioxide makes up roughly what percentage of the atmosphere? Option A, 21%. Option B, 1%. Option C, 78%. Option D, 0.04%. What is your answer? The answer is D, 0.04%. CO2 is only about 0.04%, but even small changes have a big impact on climate. Question 4. The Earth's early atmosphere was mostly made of: Option A, carbon dioxide with some nitrogen and water vapor. Option B, oxygen and nitrogen. Option C, hydrogen and helium. Option D, methane only. What is your answer? The answer is A, carbon dioxide with some nitrogen and water vapor. Volcanic activity released CO2, nitrogen, and water vapor. There was very little or no oxygen. Question 5. Oxygen levels increased in the atmosphere because of: Option A, photosynthesis by algae and plants. Option B, volcanic eruptions. Option C, combustion of fossil fuels. Option D, respiration by animals. What is your answer? The answer is A, photosynthesis by algae and plants. Early algae and then plants used photosynthesis, taking in CO2 and releasing O2 over billions of years. Question 6. Carbon dioxide levels decreased in early Earth history because: Option A, it was absorbed by oceans and locked into rocks and fossil fuels. Option B, it escaped into space. Option C, animals breathed it in. Option D, it was destroyed by lightning. What is your answer? The answer is A. It was absorbed by oceans and locked into rocks and fossil fuels. CO2 dissolved in oceans, forming carbonates, and was trapped in fossil fuels and sedimentary rocks. Question 7. Which of these is a greenhouse gas? Option A, nitrogen. Option B, oxygen. Option C, argon. Option D, carbon dioxide. What is your answer? The answer is D, carbon dioxide. CO2, methane, and water vapor are greenhouse gases. Nitrogen and oxygen are not. Question 8. The greenhouse effect works by: Option A, blocking all sunlight from reaching Earth. Option B, reflecting UV radiation. Option C, increasing oxygen levels. Option D, greenhouse gases absorbing and re-emitting infrared radiation, keeping Earth warm. What is your answer? The answer is D, greenhouse gases absorbing and re-emitting infrared radiation, keeping Earth warm. Shortwave radiation passes through Earth, re-emits it as infrared. Greenhouse gases trap this heat. Question 9. Human activities increasing CO2 levels include: Option A, planting trees. Option B, using wind power. Option C, recycling. Option D, burning fossil fuels and deforestation. What is your answer? The answer is D, burning fossil fuels and deforestation. Burning coal, oil, and gas releases stored carbon. Cutting down forests removes CO2-absorbing trees. Question 10. Methane is released by: Option A, photosynthesis. Option B, burning wood. Option C, cattle farming and decomposition of waste in landfill. Option D, evaporation of seawater. What is your answer? The answer is C, cattle farming and decomposition of waste in landfill. Cows produce methane during digestion. Rotting organic waste in landfills also releases it. Question 11. A consequence of global climate change is: Option A, decreased sea levels. Option B, more stable weather patterns. Option C, rising sea levels due to melting ice caps. Option D, increased ozone layer. What is your answer? The answer is C, rising sea levels due to melting ice caps. Higher temperatures melt polar ice and cause thermal expansion of oceans, raising sea levels. Question 12. The carbon footprint is: Option A, a type of fossil. Option B, the weight of carbon in your body. Option C, the size of your shoe. Option D, the total greenhouse gas emissions caused by a product, event, or person. What is your answer? The answer is D, the total greenhouse gas emissions caused by a product, event, or person. It measures all greenhouse gases, not just CO2, from production, transport, use, and disposal. Question 13. Ways to reduce a carbon footprint include: Option A, burning more coal. Option B, using renewable energy and improving insulation. Option C, driving more. Option D, deforestation. What is your answer? The answer is B, using renewable energy and improving insulation. Renewables replace fossil fuels. Better insulation reduces heating needs. Both cut CO2 emissions. Question 14. Water vapor entered the early atmosphere from: Option A, photosynthesis. Option B, volcanic eruptions. Option C, burning fossil fuels. Option D, acid rain. What is your answer? The answer is B, volcanic eruptions. Volcanoes released huge amounts of water vapor which later cooled, condensed, and formed the oceans. Question 15. Which gas was almost absent from Earth's early atmosphere? Option A, carbon dioxide. Option B, water vapor. Option C, oxygen. Option D, nitrogen. What is your answer? The answer is C, oxygen. There was almost no oxygen until photosynthetic organisms evolved and began producing it. Question 16. Fossil fuels formed from: Option A, volcanic lava. Option B, ancient dead organisms buried and compressed over millions of years. Option C, seawater evaporating. Option D, lightning strikes. What is your answer? The answer is B, ancient dead organisms buried and compressed over millions of years. Coal formed from plants, oil and gas from marine organisms. Their carbon was locked away underground. Question 17. Climate change is a global concern because: Option A, it only affects one country. Option B, changes in one region affect weather and ecosystems worldwide. Option C, it makes the atmosphere disappear. Option D, it increases oxygen. What is your answer? The answer is B, changes in one region affect weather and ecosystems worldwide. Rising temperatures shift weather patterns, cause extreme events, and threaten food supplies globally. Question 18. Peer-reviewed climate data is important because: Option A, scientists always agree. Option B, it ensures evidence is checked by other experts before being accepted. Option C, only one person needs to test it. Option D, peer review makes data secret. What is your answer? The answer is B. It ensures evidence is checked by other experts before being accepted. Peer review means independent scientists evaluate methods and conclusions, increasing reliability. Question 19. Which pollutant from car engines causes breathing problems? Option A, nitrogen. Option B, oxygen. Option C, particulates, soot. Option D, water vapor. What is your answer? The answer is C, particulates, soot. Particulate matter enters the lungs and can cause asthma, lung disease, and cardiovascular problems. Question 20. The proportion of CO2 in the atmosphere has been increasing mainly since: Option A, the Stone Age. Option B, the start of farming. Option C, the Industrial Revolution, about 1750 onwards. Option D, the year 2000. What is your answer? The answer is C. The Industrial Revolution, about 1750 onwards. Large-scale burning of fossil fuels began with industrialization in the mid-1700s. How did you do? Comment your score below. Subscribe to Advisory Science for more GCSE revision quizzes.